So what? How do you feel about Spidey no longer being in the universe?
No. Since the last time we've talked, since the last time I have been on this show, Marvel has killed me many times over. In between Captain Marvel and Avengers Endgame, and now poor little Spidey, and I'm done. Like, they carved my heart out with a spoon. So
well, yes. I think it's I saw a meme yesterday that was Tobey Maguire holding the number 3, and Tom Holland and whoever the other Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield just sitting there crying because they're not getting their third movie. Weird thing is, why do they keep rebooting Spider-Man? Like, we're on our third Spider-Man now.
Sony kept doing it because they just wanted more money. And eventually they realized after the second Andrew Garfield one, I'm thinking it didn't do as well.
No.
So they realized that they were pretty much, there wasn't any point in them redoing it anymore. And then Marvel got their house in order and wanted to bring Spidey back into the MCU, which they did during Civil War.
Yeah.
Underoos. So,
I made up names.
I know, right? So they brought it back, and that was the whole point of Homecoming,
Okay, I gotcha.
Which was the first one out of the MCU. So, but now, Disney owns Marvel now, and Disney is all for keeping things going, but they want, even though Sony owns the rights, they want Sony to put down some of the money to on pre-production, and Sony's refusing. They just want to collect their check and not invest anything. And Disney's like, all right then. So,
and I mean, I can understand it coming from Sony's point of view as well, even though I don't agree with it. It's like,
well, I mean, you're guaranteed to make money. I mean, it's not like it was before. I mean, I could see them not wanting to go out on their own and fully do a movie and take that full financial liability. But right now, Tom Holland and the MCU are hot.
Yeah.
I mean, and so now he can't even pop up in any of the other franchises.
No, like he can't. And I think, okay, I can understand where Sony's coming from in this because, right, imagine you own a lawnmower, right? You own this lawnmower and you bought it from your neighbor. And your neighbor one day says, hey.
I'm just thinking of our neighbor. Go ahead.
Right. And your neighbor says, hey, I'd like to use your lawnmower. I will pay you to use your lawnmower. Okay. And then after like 2 years of successfully mowing the yard, I go, can I have my lawnmower back? Or do you want to just share it? It's like, okay, we'll share it, but I'm going to need you to put a tank of gas in it every week.
Yeah, but no, that's not how it went.
Well, that's similar, though.
No, it's not. Because Sony made money. Like, Sony,
yeah, they did.
But Sony wasn't going to make any more movies.
No.
They were just sitting on these rights, and Marvel went and made them a butt ton of money.
Okay.
And so it's like, hey, we want to continue making you money. But this time, can you hop in on it a little bit? Help cover some of the upfront costs, and you're going to get more than repaid back?
We don't want to. It's our stuff that you were using. You were paying us to use it. We don't have to kick into it. That's I guess where Sony's coming from. Not that I'm defending them, because Sony's evil.
You are, but it's okay.
Well, I'm just looking at it from the alternate side of view. You know what it is.
No, it's selfishness, though.
No, it is selfishness.
And it's ridiculousness.
Why make millions when you can make billions? I get it. It's greed. It's completely and utterly greed. It's just, I can understand from a business perspective where they're coming from.
No, it's not even that. Because from a business perspective, it makes sense to make the investment to get the return. But what it all boils down to is Sony still trying to prove that it's relevant.
Yeah.
They're still trying to prove we're going to do this because we still technically can.
Because we're Sony. Mm-hmm. And because most people, Sony Entertainment, I mean, my word, it's yeah. I mean, with the changes in how things are viewed, with changes how things are listened to these days, I can understand Sony, trying to keep its relevancy. And I mean, they're even trying with their electronic stuff. I mean, with the streaming services, people might not realize, but with the streaming services, now nobody buys any Sony electronics anymore.
Well, yeah, even
except
TVs.
Except the PlayStation.
Well, yeah, but I mean, even TVs, LG's killed them there. Yeah. So, I mean, it's whatever. Sony's going to do what Sony's going to do.
I think we haven't hit the end of this. I think there will be movement, because once Sony realizes that they're not going to make any money off of this, they'll jump in. But Marvel will have them over a barrel at that point.
Well, yeah, because I mean, at some point they're going to have to get. At some point they're going to need the money.
Yeah.
I mean, was it Sony the ones that had those email leaks years ago? Yeah.
Yeah, it was Sony that had the email leaks, and not only the email leaks, they had the data breaches too.
Yeah. So I mean, and they're still recovering from all that. So I mean, at some point they're going to realize they need the money.
They're going to come cap in hand. Please take Spidey. Please, and the way electronics are going right now in Japan and in Europe and in the United States, Sony might be, looking for protection for too much longer.
Well, I mean, at the end of the
hypothetically,
right?
Apparently,
right. But I mean, it's greed because Sony didn't actually make. Part of the agreement was that they didn't actually make money off of the movies that he cameoed in. So they didn't make anything off of, and what it is they didn't make anything off Infinity War and Endgame.
Okay.
And that's what it is. I mean,
they're smart enough for that.
Yeah. I mean, because Endgame is the number one of all time. But Spidey made a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
In and of itself.
Because I think Tom Holland is just a likable cat,
Oh, he's amazing.
And I'd say, okay, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, he was a nerd, but he was an elite nerd, if that makes sense. Whereas Tom Holland's Spider-Man, he's a vulnerable, excitable child.
Yes.
And more to the Peter Parker of the comic books.
Right.
So,
he's amazing.
But you can tell my limited knowledge of the Marvel Universe because I have no idea, about all this stuff. Because the thing is...
So I'm surprised you're bringing it up.
Well, no, I'm bringing it up because, you're here and it's something that you want to...
It makes me happy.
Yes.
Well, right now this does not make me happy, but Marvel makes me happy.
And the reason is I'm not a big fan of the comic book movies because they're all... I don't want to say they're all the same, but it's Tom Cruise-ish.
No, it's not. But that's okay, guys. I have this argument with him a lot.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But she likes Marvel. I like nothing. I didn't even like DC. But then again, I don't think anybody likes the DC movies.
Our boys do.
Well, Affleck, man. It's a shame. He was the bomb in Batman.
Phantoms. Right.
So,
okay.
So, before we move on, guys, I just want to give you guys a heads up.
Batman hasn't been the same since, Clooney and the Bat Nips.
No. Well, I don't know. Christian Bale was awesome.
I know, but
because he's Christian Bale.
But Bat Nips.
Bat Nips, yeah. And Bat Crotch.
Why
was Alicia Silverstone the only Batman character not to get Bat Nips? Robin got them.
Only
Batman
in that movie. Because that would be... You can't put Bat Nips on Batgirl.
Can't put Bat Nips on Batman, but
you
there
can't.
you go.
Well, yeah, but it's... Yeah, but male toplessness is allowed.
Yeah, I know.
Did you really just ask?
I was trying to be, level.
This is what I live with.
It's a 90s Alicia Silverstone.